Like you don't have to do anything special?
You can take the needle off and put it in, it comes out quicker. And then just push it and just make sure you don't contaminate anything.
Or drop it.
Like that. Although that's not what this is. Okay. So now she's all, and I go out. She has her light up. Okay. Hi, Shanae, I'm Cheryl again. Is there a problem? I'm having some pain down there. Okay. Well, gee, you're right. There isn't much urine there. Do you mind if I just kind of palpate your abdomen? No, that's okay. But it really hurts, and they said I wasn't supposed to. No, it really shouldn't. You've got a Foley in there if it's working okay. Sometimes there gets sediment, or you did have surgery, so there could be some clots. You just push with the top hand. Oh, yeah, it's a little rounded. Okay, we have a little bit of a problem, so I'm going to have to what is called irrigate. Okay, that's to kind of help to get the either the sediment or the blood clots. It doesn't look like it's blood clots though, because it's not red. So get the sediment away from the eyelet of the end of the catheter. So it may feel a little uncomfortable at first because it's filling your bladder up even more, but you'll get a lot of relief. Okay, I already have these on. Now I'm going to do closed first because I went and told the nurse. And the nurse said, yeah, do closed. Okay, I'll try to irrigate with closed. Okay, this is closed. Now I'm going to have to use saline. And so if I use this saline, look what happens.
Yeah.
What do? Because this is the kind I have to use for a needle.
You stir a little like bucket. Or put the needle on and just suck it up through there?
No, I can't even get that far in. Show you. Now we would open all the way. Don't want to touch the inside.
No.
If it was first time opened, lip it. Otherwise, I mean, if it were already open, if it were first time, you don't really need to. I'm just going to put it into the port.
Yeah, I'd probably tell you to get out of my room.
Here I come. Ready.
And then now you take this out. Go home.
What we're going to try to do is disturb that and push it out and then kind of flush everything. So it's just going in the port, it's not going in your suit. You will have clamped it 10 to 15 minutes beforehand. I hope somebody gets one with a clamp because then I'll show you how to use it. If not, I have one, but see, it's clamped. Angle. Because I'm trying to do my own clamp. resistance, you're going to plunge it. Till you probably see little clots or little sediment come through.
Come through
And
the
then it should
needle?
go nicely, huh?
Come through the needle?
It'll come right in here.
You can see it going.
Okay.
You can see little sediment or teeny little clots, then you can push it through. Because what it's done is it goes through the eyelet of the catheter, breaks up the bigger sediment and the bigger clots. So you'll see little ones come back. And then it should go freely.
But it's okay after you see it just to push it back in?
Yep, because it's little.
Okay. What if you get like
Because that's how it came through. You won't, because it can't get through. Yep.
Okay.
And I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna watch. Yeah. You've got a lot of sediment in there. So we'll have to watch that real carefully. How does that feel? Well, it feels a little better. Yeah, it was kind of uncomfortable when I was doing that. As you can see, you can't get enough force when you do the closed. Because you have a little needle, a little lumen. You really can't get through there. So, I leave. She has her light back on. I said, yes, Shanita, can I help you? Well, it hurts again. All right. Again, huh? Well, let me check again and see what's going on. Yeah, it's kind of stopped coming, hasn't it? Okay, I'm just going to palpate again. Yeah, all right. Now, you know what I'm going to do this time? That other way did not work. I'm going to do what is called an open. And it's a lot more forceful, and it hopefully will work.
Got the big guns out.
Got the big guns. Been opened. Palm. You can only hold your thing below. You want to note how much you draw up, because guess what you're going to have to do with that?
Document it.
Comes out.
And you're going to have to subtract it from your urine output. So you're going to put down how much you put in, just like you do with CBI. And you're going to put plus 60. And then you're going to subtract how many times you irrigated with plus 60. Maybe 4 times your 240 you're going to have to take away from your Foley bag. This one, you got to take them off of the strap. You do not clamp this one because you're opening.
And before all this, we do report it to the nurse, and then at that point they would advise you to do the open, or would you take this upon yourself?
Or she might have said, try the closed. If that doesn't work, do the open, then you don't have to go back.
Okay.
I pull back on that because it gets in the way. Now, if I had a catheter and a plug, cap and a plug, this is what they look like. They come sterile, by the way. So they're in a little package. So they'll come in a little sterile package like this. You take them out, if you have it.
Would you want to clamp that catheter before you open that like that?
Remember, it's plugged.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you don't have this. Never run into a hospital that does, but they make them. Okay, you got to keep that sterile and this sterile. So you got to hold it in such a way just like you did your locks. I did be resistant. It just didn't unplug it.
Yeah, it didn't get me
So
either,
I'll
hardly,
hold it.
just a little bit. I'm awake. And we're awake.
I didn't
get it
I was
going, though.
sitting there doing that, watching her test out and all over me. All right, now since it's unplugged, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's awesome. Derek had just asked, do we need to plug that now?
Because it doesn't have a true one. All right, as long as you know, not contaminated. Okay, so then I'm going to watch it. You feel better? Oh, I sure do. I'm going to put that catheter strap back.
So what happens if one of those gets contaminated?
Then you have to alcohol. You just rub alcohol on it.
Okay.
Yep. Shanae, have you sit up where you can... Where'd all that water... Oh, he's coming out.
Still coming out.
Ran into a problem.
So the balloon didn't.
Remember, these are not real people.
True.
Oh, the balloon's there. Look.
Oh.
Balloon is there.
And how was
Now
it
you're
coming
just playing
out?
with it like
Maybe
a toy.
her-
Going
So
the hole
it's-
as big as I've seen.
I probably should be using a huge Foley catheter.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't come that big with these kits.
Mm-hmm.
So the biggest one they come with these kits that I've gotten is a 60, which I think I've gotten. Yeah.
Oh.
Tried to get the biggest, but
She's just had a lot of kids.
She just had a lot of catheters.
Yeah, no, that doesn't. Never mind.
I thought that's what that happened.
That's one of the things, like after the trauma of childbirth.
Yeah.
okay, because it does do trauma on the urethra if you've had a lot of kids. Okay, so we're gonna hope that'll work.
Miss I, when you give birth and have kids, your
Urethra?
expands open, right?
It
Well, not expands, you know what I
if
mean?
you're pushing a lot, it'll
Yeah.
put a lot of trauma on the urethra, making it so that it's edematous, and it might not ever go back to its shape again, its original shape.
Okay.
So it could be a little bit larger, yes. Okay, now everything's working well. Yay! Then 2 days later, you can DC the Foley catheter. Hi, Shanae, good. This is Cheryl. Guess what? You're going to go home this afternoon so I can take out that catheter. Oh, yay. Okay, could I just have 2 forms of identification? All right, so I'm going to take it out, and it does not hurt. It's very easily done and quick. Remember all those things I told you the other day, that when it does come out, you have to be sure you do that, because he's going to want you to pass your water before you go home, and probably within about 6 to 8 hours, okay? So do all those little things I asked you to do. Paper towel. You don't need an expensive chuck.
Would you normally have a check down there though in the hospital?
Nope,
No.
I use paper towels all the time in the real world. Sterile.
Totally. I believe you.
Did you want to keep this for anything? They paid for it, so you have to ask. Some of them do. They'll go and use them for their tree or something. I don't.
That's a good idea.
It's not a bad idea.
Why am I calling this port? Because it only goes to the interior part of the balloon.
Because it's a port,
It's not-
and
it's
you
not
alcohol all
sterile.
ports.
It's been sitting there and it's not sterile.
Obviously, you're on it.
But this goes inside to the interior of the balloon, which does not come in contact with the bladder. Why am I calling it?
You still have to pull. I don't know. It's just what you do.
Force a habit.
There's a reason. Sometimes these burst because remember urine is acid, and it'll sometimes be eating through the balloon. And so if you didn't and it burst, all those contaminants are out there. So you just do this just because you do.
Yeah.
That's why I'll call it. See how it comes out all by itself. So when it says it's a 5 cc balloon, we have 7, or probably 5 because of that air bubble. So what we do is when it seems to have reached its limit, we pull back just to make sure. You wouldn't want something to happen. Yep. All right, Janina, what I need for you to do is...
Cough.
Dripping. On the count of 3, I want you to take a nice deep breath. 1, 2, 3. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. If I wanted to, I could empty the urine from the bag first. Could do either way. I don't care. You're going to empty it first, or say you're going to empty it afterwards. Is everything okay? So do all those measures, okay? Cover her up. I'm going to take gloves. I'll send you one with us. The reason you want to empty this Foley bag and not just throw it in the garbage, because it's your, and you don't want the cleaning lady, and then if something happens and it bursts.
That would be a terrible day.
Go into the bathroom, see what it is, measure it, open it. Throw it all away, it's all contained. Okay? You guys are going to wonder, do I keep this? No, you just throw it away. I have for like 50,000.
You want to have the biohazard that? Just straight trash?
Huh?
You want to have the biohazard?
Nope,
Just straight
because
trash?
you've emptied all the urine. You just put it in the trash can. That's it.